team. Say just a quick one today. I found this particular site and I'm really quite excited by it. At the moment, there are possibly some issues with it. It does come with a free version and there is a paid version as well. So it's up here. It's called Excelidraw.com. Now, I've been looking for a site like this for a little while and I was really quite excited by this and thought, well, hey, if this does what it says it does, then that's pretty cool. Now, it's a whiteboard, and most often you see these sorts of whiteboards and you're able to build images onto them. You're able to add, you can do flowcharts and you can do all sorts of typing and all of that in it and put images in, etc. There is quite a lot that you can do with it as a whiteboard. But it's not that bit that I'm most interested in necessarily, because I've got other programs that do whiteboards, but it's this bit. Now, this bit in here, other than the frame tool, the web embedding, and laser pointing, there's a bit in here that's AI, and it says text to diagram. Now, in economics, we quite often do flowcharts. We do causal chains of effects that happen, right? So I thought, well, let's see how well this works. So if I put in here, create a flow chart of the impact on an economy due to, let's say, contractionary, spell it right, monetary policy. All right, and I'm interested to see what it will do. So my idea is it's going to create this. It'll have a preview on here, and then you can choose to put it into your whiteboard or not. All right, so let's try. So it's going to generate it. He says, there. And just like that, it has created this particular flowchart. It doesn't look particularly pretty, but as we look through it, it's got right ideas with regards to reducing the money supply, increasing interest rates, investments, stronger currency. It's talked about the currency, and it's showing those overall effects. So we could actually insert that then into our whiteboard, just like that, and it's done. And we're able to resize it. Okay, we might want to change some of the colors, right? The background colors. We might want to change the widths, the stroke styles. We might want to put some text in there, change the text, change the size of the text, change the arrowheads, change the opacity of them. We're able to also put different layers in, which I think is quite incredible as well. We can do some aligning and the like. So a lot of tools, but the AI created this. This was the thing. Normally we have to go in and we have to create all of this and then tidy it up and get the students to work from it. But if the AI creates this, we can resize it. We can then use it as a whiteboard in class and go through it step by step. We can draw on it. We can use we can use the laser pointer to point at individual aspects of it. Okay. Now, if you perhaps really like this, you can then share it. Okay. So share the session. There's the exporting link to have a read-only version, or over here under this here, all right, we can save it. All right, we can also export it. So if we want to export it, okay, you can export it, the background, the dark mode, all right, you can change the scale of it. You can export it as PNG, SVG, or just copy it straight to your clipboard and then put it into other presentation software perhaps that you might want to use, right? Or notes for the students, etc. You can do collaboration with this because it's a whiteboard, right? And there are other elements in here. There's a Discord chat, etc. You can change the themes and various other things as well. So I just wanted to show you this because I think this is quite incredible, and particularly for economics, where students need to do a lot of this causal chain of reasoning. And I imagine in the sciences, maybe in the mathses, I mean, this took literally, a minute to do. And then you check it quite clearly. You need to check it. I did this the other day, to be honest, just to see that it worked. And one of the things it didn't include is it didn't include information about the exchange rate. whereas in here it has. It hasn't given a lot more detail. So for example, what you could have explained the impact here on imports and exports, it could have been an additional step in here. You could add more information to your flowchart. But I think from an AI point of view, I think that's brilliant. I really do. So that's what I wanted to show you. I hope that's a helpful tool for you. Excelidraw.com. Now there is, sorry for zipping around the page so fast, there is a paid version of this. You can also, in the library, we can save it to the library. All right, that's something we can do. Or we can save it down into there, save the library down into there. All right, so there's also an Excelidraw library, which hasn't got anything in it at the moment, but there's my personal library. So there's one I worked on before, and this one here as well, that I can then save it into there. All right, so save to disk, shareable link, and save to Excelidraw in and of itself. Lots of possible applications I can see with this. So I thought I'd show you this very quickly. Thank you for listening. Thank you for looking. Hey, Kornera, have a fantastic day. Please remember, like and subscribe. It's always helpful. Thank you very much.